So Netflix, they power out a ton of original content.
Yes.
But probably up there as the very best.
Yep.
Nothing even remotely serious. Well, it has a serious undertones.
It's got a serious message,
But
I think.
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
Animated adult comedy.
Valentine special.
They kind of gave it to us out of nowhere, which was nice.
Yeah, I
40-minute special.
Yeah, the trailer dropped like pretty like
a week before it came out.
Yeah, no. I was really surprised to see it. I remember I messaged you in like full caps.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's back already.
Yeah.
It's back.
Because we spent what was it, 5 days in Barcelona.
Yep.
And our hotel had Netflix.
Yep.
And we just binged our way through Big Mouth.
Back through season.
Didn't leave the
one,
hotel
so.
once.
Yeah,
We just sat there and
no,
watched Big
just,
Mouth.
yeah.
No, our lives are better than that. But yeah,
For God's
Big
sake.
Mouth it's exceptional, isn't it? And I think
We can see, well, Rotten Tomato scores 100%.
100%.
I mean, I remember when it first came out, it had like, it really divided people. Do you remember? Some people were, well, saying certain things about it because, you know, it can be a bit over the top sometimes, but it's completely satirical and you've got to take it that way. You can't take it seriously.
it's like Family Guy in that sense as well. It's always going to divide opinions, I think.
Yeah,
but
I think it's a hell of a lot stronger than Family Guy, though.
Family Guy, I think,
you know, Family Guy was like kind of a good laugh, but this does have like, you know, it does have a serious, like you say, like undertones, and I do think a lot of the characters, you know, they don't try and like glorify anything. It's, you know,
it is what it is.
You know, I mean, it's exaggerated to say the least,
yeah.
But yeah, no, Valentine's special. I mean, I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think we both loved the beginning of it, didn't we? When they're doing them like almost like a couple's couple, and then,
like
you know,
kind of like first dates. Like you've had your date, and then they were talking to their hormone monsters, and that was a nice scene between. They were like sharing the stories. It was just ridiculous.
And it was also like the bantering between them. It was like no, you go first.
Yeah, yeah.
You talk. No, I'll tell it. I'll tell the story. I thought, I think you can tell that the cast really kind of get along, and there's a chemistry.
They almost feel as though like they are real people. Like you're not just watching. For like when those interviews were happening, it was almost like they were real people.
Yeah.
Not just like a hormone monster kind of thing, which I think they've just absolutely nailed that. Like just the concept for just being able to see like that someone is kind of like doing it to you, in a sense.
Yeah.
And everyone has their own different hormone monster. Everyone goes through their own different changes and stuff.
Yeah. I think you were saying as well that it was nice to see that the hormone monster was in it a bit more.
Yeah.
Because you were
the
saying
main one,
Maury, that's it. Yeah.
Because in season 2, he was funny. Like season 1, he was like the best character by a mile.
Yeah.
And then season 2, I didn't think
he took a bit of a
utilised him
backseat,
as well.
didn't he? Like,
didn't have as much airtime.
Yeah.
And then
because
they had that really annoying like kid one,
the
that
little
came
chubby
in.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was
okay,
okay, but it was like I want more of Maury.
Yeah.
And
got a bit overworked. Like,
and the hormone monstress is really good as well.
Her voice.
I cannot remember the character name for the life of me, but
Connie.
Is it Connie? She's absolutely brilliant.
I can't remember who does the voice acting for her, but
it's brilliant. It's spot on.
I think she suits Nick quite well as well, in terms of how he's sensitive and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, another good like point that I'm going to get deep here, but like the fact that guys can be sensitive and
well, it's I've noticed that Big Mouth are really, really good with kind of, I don't know how to word it, with kind of going along with society as it's happening. So, because obviously, talking, you know, the whole, I mean, we can talk about the bloody Gillette advert. Do you remember how that caused outcry? And almost like it's in line with that, where it's saying, you know, because historically boys don't cry and all of that, and Big Mouth are there questioning that. Yeah. And I think amongst all the silly but brilliant humour, it's really good to see how they bring stuff like that up. So yeah, no, I think it is really good and interesting. It's the first time we've seen the female, the hormone monstress with a boy. Yeah. And she was saying that it's the first time she's had a boy as well. So I think, you know, it's almost showing cultural change, societal change. You know, boys can cry, boys can be sensitive. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Season 3 is going to be interesting, to say the least.
It'll be interesting to see where it goes, because puberty doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
And you're not in school forever. But the amount of endless ideas you can chuck at it, I mean, it may just be a case of they just go like slowly through like one semester of school or something in America.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Like, because the show has been really successful, is like it will have to end unless they do a spin-off with different characters.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
it's not like your Family Guys and Simpsons where you're literally just stuck in
a perpetual cycle, isn't it? It's like there's no actual. Yeah.
And we know they're getting older because of the way they're going through puberty, and there's like an actual continuous storyline. It's not just like random blurts of humour.
Which I really like. Again, it's nice to have a plot, you know, underneath all the jokes, and that it gives it a bit more weight, I think.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think we have to talk about Jay. It's a very interesting way of exploring. I think it's bisexuality at this point. I'm not sure.
Yeah, bisexuality and the vulnerable kind of child who hasn't experienced,
doesn't understand
childhood.
it. Yeah.
But
of course, because his parents they're not the best with him, are they? I mean, all you got to do is quote his dad's law commercials.
But the way they portray him and some of the stuff that happens is obscene.
Oh my god, the ultimate something machine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to play that here, but the stuff he has to go through, and we were saying earlier how funny the male cushion is that he's sleeping with. I mean, or pillow or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's a sofa cushion, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the voice actor. I don't know who it is, but every time it's "Hey bro," you know.
He's got like a sweat band around his head. He's like benching. It's like a cushion. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It's the bit where he's running up and down the stairs on Valentine's Day between the two of them, and it becomes too much for him, and he.
One bit that I'd forgotten about that you just reminded me when he's running up the stairs is his dog just sitting there at the top.
The dog is like the deep philosophical stuff.
It just reminded me of what the dog's name is. Pitbull featuring Ludacris as well. Just stuff like that, just like subtle elements. It's just so funny. It's ridiculous.
For God's sake. Yeah, that's a really good kind of recurring character, kind of like the Ladybird as well. The Ladybird's inclusion, because we didn't see too much of it in the second season, and it comes back. And
still characters like that.
I got 2 kids to look after.
There was just so much crammed into this episode, though.
But it didn't feel crammed though.
No.
You know, it was a really good 40-minute special.
Yeah, it got to the end, and I was like, wow, that's.
It went really quickly. Yeah.
But then you had this whole story with Missy as well, and
I thought that was quite important by the time it came, you know, but because at the first you thought Andrew was being, you know, just a clumsy idiot, you know, infatuated and naive, I think is the word I'm looking for, but it kind of, by the end of it, you were like, he's actually been a bit of a dick, like, you know,
100%.
Stop, you know.
Like, a girl can like you, but then if you're doing everything that he was doing, like, it's not funny, but the way it was happening was just obscene, and it was just pulling a guy out of like a motorised wheelchair and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
ridiculous. You just got this hormone monster going, he can't walk. Stop this, Andrew. it's just something you could not get away with doing in like a real life thing. Like it's something that could happen in an animated comedy.
Yeah.
And you can mildly get away with it.
Yeah.
That's like, again, that's probably something that would cause controversy to certain viewers. You'd think, wow, that's overstepping the line.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of the story, it was quite important, and how he just goes off on one.
It's like what I was saying about it. Like it highlights that Big Mouth like keep really up to date with kind of what's going on, and you could almost attribute that with. I don't know, the Me Too movement, cancel culture. In a way, it's like, you know, that kind of behaviour is unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know, you can't behave like that and in that manner. And it's when it's I can't remember the exact wording that Andrew says, but he's kind of saying like, we belong together or something, like, you're mine, and he's like, I don't belong to anyone, or something like that. It's along those lines, and it's like like, you know,
it's just another like deep moment within it.
Which I think a Big Mouth
is important,
killing at the moment. They're doing so well with it, you know. With the comedy side and the serious side, both.
I think it teaches, like, I know it's meant to be an adult comedy, but if you're growing up watching it in puberty, I think there's a lot of
Well,
lessons in
let's
it
be
as
honest.
well.
Even if I'm not sure whether it's an 18 or a 15. I'd like to think it's an 18. Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
you think it would be.
But I mean, let's be honest. Like, what kids didn't watch? Kind of. You know,
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
played video games, watched
Yeah, exactly.
TV shows. Like, we all watched South Park and Family Guy when we were
Yeah.
like, you know. So kids will be watching it, and you know, I think it teaches you in an Instagram and Twitter culture where everyone's pictures look perfect. You know, it's all right to not be, to not fully understand, to not be on it, to not look like.
Yeah, it's very relatable. I think that's
It
the main
is.
thing
It is.
you
And so
take
I
away.
mean, not in all of it, because some of the stories are so heavily exact. Yeah. So the camera died, which isn't ideal under the circumstances. Shows we're pretty new to this.
Big unprofessional men.
Yeah.
But anyway. Right, jumping back in.
We were talking about relatability, weren't we? Relatability
Indeed.
in the show. I think we exhausted that mostly. Shall we give it a rating? Shall we talk about? Shall we talk? What would you give the Valentine special?
The Valentine special just in its own, not Big Mouth as a whole. Okay.
Yeah.
I would go with something sort of. I'd go over 4.
Out of 5.
Out of 5,
This
yeah.
is out of 5.
I'd probably go with something like a 4.3. I'm going to go for.
4.3. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I'll go a little higher even. I'll go for a 4.5. And you could be fucking kidding me. There's a dog barking. Ideal.
Rather sums up how the end to this video has gone. Anyway, so you go 4.5.
Yeah,
I go
4.5.
4.3.
4.3. Yeah, I don't
know why I've gone with that, by the way. I've just gone over 4 and picked a random number and put a point between.
It just was funny, you know. It was really good. You know, I don't think I can give it a 5 just for the, you know. You've got to give something truly exceptional that, but it was the next best thing. You know, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for season 3. I don't know when that's actually airing because
It said at the end of it came up and it said new episodes this fall.
Did it?
So we'll get them later in the year, I expect. And I think they're really taking a lead on where animated comedy is going at the moment. You've got Rick and Morty, but I think between that there's
I think Rick and Morty's almost gone the other way a little bit. It was extremely popular for a long time, and don't get me wrong, it still has a massive fan base. But there's also almost been this cultural shift with it that people. It's almost cool to dislike it now. Do you know what I mean? It's almost.
Yeah, it became a bit of a meme.
Yeah.
And I think there's been too big a break between seasons, which doesn't help either.
No, but they've had a lot of issues, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
We're going off topic.
We're going completely off topic.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.